Okay, Coach, EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Oakland Raiders and the New England Patriots. Two of the bigger disappointments in the first quarter of the season doing battle here as we get this one underway. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Take a set. Take a set, buddy. You. Buddy.
Off play action. Newton gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 17 yards on the game's opening play and a quick first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
He's crashing. Greg.
Here's Jacobs on first and 10. And he's going to bowl his way forward to the 48. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
At their 48-yard line.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Mike 42.
Now a play fake, and it's Newton. And he's going to keep it here. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Newton able to use those legs and get past the marker to pick up the first.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
So here's a first and 10 now in Raider territory at the 42-yard line. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
38-yard line.
Ready. 42 is the mic. You can't block me.
Cam fakes the give and keeps it. He'll get that one complete to Connor. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Give him 5 on the QB run, but it's going to bring up a 4th down. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there.
Right here.
They're going to go for it on 4th. push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short, and he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Let's go, defense. Iron time. It's iron time. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, hey. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Check the go.
Throwing to start the drive. Strong. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line.
Come on, fellas.
That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, don't fumble the football.
There goes a deep ball, end zone. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
No. Check 52.
To throw again. Strong. Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. He got 29 yards that time. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Darren Waller, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. Well, you got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that, because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide-open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
Two incompletions haven't moved him any closer. And likely throwing again, you'd have to think on 3rd and goal here.
Under 10. Attack. Slam. Hey, exit. Follow the mic. Hard. Watch the backer. Watch twitch. Come. SOS.
Back to throw. Strong. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Darren Waller, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. This is a crew, they've come out flat their last 2 games, both losses, but just judging by the energy level, they look different here early, and that touchdown shows how.
Yeah, it seems to me that touchdown gets them off the treadmill. Because, you've been on the treadmill. I've seen you work out. You go forever and ever, and it tells you you've gone somewhere, but you really haven't. You're in the same spot. They've exchanged it for an escalator. Still got some hills to climb, but they can get there.
These are good analogies. I run outside sometimes, though. Get some fresh air, a little sun on your face.
A little wind in there.
Yeah, that's right. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down, it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Ready? Look at it. 552. Gun. Here I come. Here I come. Here I come. Look at it.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. He finds an opening past the 40. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Past the 20. A big play there for New England. 61 yards. Well, a nice little sprint there. I guess if you're the defense, the only thing you hold on to, you got him out of bounds, but it's 1st and goal.
And that's all you can hold on to because they didn't hold on to him very well on that run. He gives them 1st and goal, as you outlined, with a big-time play.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
Check safety, check. Great. Quick edge. Come
They run with Connor. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter.
Here we go.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
3 buds. Shift. Switch. 6 guys. Check 6 guys. Out. Alert 3. Gun.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter. And now it's blocked. That's a line ball scooped up by the offense. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
This time, the extra point up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. On 2nd down, Jacobs. The football comes out. Jacobs lost it. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
20. Man left. Four down, four down. Watch the edge. 8.
On first down, Jacobs. He's got the first down inside the 10. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. The pickup goes for 13 and sets him up first and goal. 7-7, our score after one.
7-7.
Check. 388. Check. 53 is mine.
And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Here we go,
He'll pitch it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he will take it back only to about the 13-yard line here.
Well, conventional football 101 tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Ready.
Throwing on first down. Strong going for the deep ball. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Here's Jacobs. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. This is Connor. A strong broken tackle on that one. And then they get him to the ground just shy of the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's second and 4.
Brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Here we go.
He will push his way down to about the 14. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through. And has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
It's going to be a long day. Check 4, check 4.
Great.
24, check Hopper.
He may try and run for this. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Cam Newton, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. So they're down in the red zone. They opt to utilize his legs instead of the arm. It works out pretty well.
I like what they were thinking there, because in most situations now, defense is accounting for all the other runners on the field and, of course, for pass plays. But the quarterback position, oftentimes it is unaccounted for. Offense coordinator felt it, dialed it right up.
Inside the red zone, is this something teams should maybe, depending on the quarterback, do more often?
Definitely. If you've got a quarterback who can actually move it with his legs, that's an extra option and an extra weapon for you. I think they should utilize it more often.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next play.
And he goes down. It's a Patriots sack.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Watch the safety creep.
Looking to throw. Strong. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. He just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Trying to lay up. They've got his man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. They'll get 34 yards there. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well and get a few stops.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Watch tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Alert. Alert. 3 down. 3 down.
Hey. High 7.
36.
5.
To throw on 2nd down. Strong. Open here, Adam Thielen. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Let's go.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Raiders.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Check 13.
Bravo. Get it.
On 1st and 10. Strong. And it's knocked away and incomplete. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jacobs. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 28.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Back to throw. Strong going for it all. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Corey Davis, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Carlson now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Raiders 14.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Let's go, boy, bring it up. First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football.
Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Throwing is Newton. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
I remember Philip Dorsett coming out of the University of Miami ready to hit the league. All we talked about was speed, speed, speed. Just throw it to him, and you've got a great chance at a completion, but not that time.
Not that time. They tried it deep downfield with his speed, but incomplete. Ball on the 42 as they come up second and 10.
Get this. Say, hey!
Now a carry for Jacobs. He only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Pretty good little two-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or two because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
And the Raiders call on a nickel set for 3rd down.
Hey, check 24. Watch 24. Wide. Get wide.
Great.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first.
Let's go.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
Mike.
Ready.
Come on, D. They got tight left. 4 down. Check.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jacobs. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, baby.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check three.
Express.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
5-yard gain on the play. That's another Patriots first down. and 10 at the 38-yard line.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando, that's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
We're going to work.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is. Right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a really, I'm doing it though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Smooth.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Let's go, tackle, let's go. We got this, we got this.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic.
Ready?
On third down, Strong uncorks one for, he's got a man, complete. That's good for 28 yards.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage? But no, not on that one. Got to step on them. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
Bang, 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 bang. Kill, kill, kill.
Off the play fake. Strong. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
Hey, Haywood.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Watch the screen, watch the screen.
2nd and 15. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's a gain of 20. First down.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 31.
Watch the twist. He's checking, he's checking, he's checking. Crash, crash. 44 is the mic. 44 is the mic. Hey, 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 hey.
Hey, go.
Operating from the gun. Strong. And, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Here we go.
This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throw left side, complete. It's Davidson. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third.
Hey, Delta.
Check 93's the mic.
Hard, hard.
You got tape. You got tape.
Hey, Sam off. Get it.
From the gun, Strong. Back to the end zone. Could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with their safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
So a decent drive there to start the third quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal that they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see. From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll try and run with their fullback. And an alley to run. 30, 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, New England. James Conner, his first touchdown on the year. And the Patriots, they add on to their lead. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Let's go. Get inside. Let's go. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And tough to win games if you go field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal, the way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
Ready, set.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Push him back. Push him back.
Hey, orbit.
Throwing again. Strong. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Davidson. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A big play on the catch and run, covering 34 yards.
Ready.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Hey, Charlie.
You gonna see me in your nightmares. Hey, check Mike 47. Check Mike 47. Here we go, D. Here I come again. Here I come.
Now.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Strong. He's going to wind up and air it out. And that one was nearly picked. Not sure he was accounting for the free safety. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellows got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried a deep shot, couldn't get it.
Yeah, when you've had that much success, finally someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
Ready.
To throw on 3rd down. Strong. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 26.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
On first down, Strong. Will find his tight end. That's Waller. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Operating from the gun. Strong to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Incomplete in the end zone. It's second and goal at the 6-yard line.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
Check out, read. Check three.
Second and 6. And it'll be intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. And these guys are going to have the football back as the third quarter comes to an end. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It'll be a Patriot first down on a pickup on 16. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this fourth quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there. Yeah,
I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. Offensively with the lead, you want to run the ball, keep the clock going, but you also want to still kind of be in attack mode too, right? So how do you do that and not come back on your heels?
Think about all the practices we've watched where they have that tempo period to go over things just like this, where they describe the scenario, tell you what they're looking for, and make sure that they're still attacking, yet at the same time not going so fast as to leave too much time on the clock.
Get ready.
They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time.
But now they're in a spot that every team tells us when we have our production meetings they don't want to be in, 3rd and long. And that's because those back-to-back running plays just didn't accomplish a whole lot.
New England on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. Now they pitch to Jacobs, and that play went nowhere. Losing yardage, it'll be back at the 36. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Ready up.
27, Mike. Mike, 27. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be third down at about the length of the football. Under 4 to play now. Clock running. Third down.
Hey, lock it. Get it.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. Well, look at the clock. You're down 2 scores. Have to go for this, don't you?
And they thought that as soon as they took over possession. It didn't matter where they were on the field. They were always going to be in 4-down territory. Backed up, in good situation, it didn't matter. So they've been preparing for that on their play sheet the entire time.
44's to Mike. 44's to Mike.
Go.
Check. Crunch.
On 4th down. Strong. Open man is Thielen is complete. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
Oh, here we go. Oh, switch it.
Man. Look at me. Go.
Turn up. Kill. Turn up.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. It's Davidson. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Throwing on first down. Strong. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On 1st and 10. Strong. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and it's 3rd and 4. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. From the gun, Strong. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off inside the 10. And this one will be brought back to the 22. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a New England first down. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
On the jet sweep, here's Henry. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
Great.
Choose the mic. I got him.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Ready. Set. Ready.
Mike 42. Not here. Mike 42. Mike 42.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Newton. Got his man. That's Harry. Give him 15 yards on that one, and New England has a 1st down. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Set. Ready.
Let's go, D. Let's go.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
Set. Ready.
So this will wind up a victory for the New England Patriots, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League.